Hey, St. James. I want to just give you a little bit of sense of what you can expect if you're planning on joining us for our 11 o'clock service this Sunday. Of course, you'll have RSVP'd in advance, so we know you're coming. But as you come, we would ask that you put on a mask, wear a mask. You're not going to be allowed in if you're not wearing a mask. So that's an important thing we can do for each other. When you come up, we want you to come through these doors. So this is the fellowship hall doors, and let me get the key out. As you come in, the door will actually be opened, so you can expect to see half of a smiling face to welcome you in. And then as you come in, we'll have several tables set up and spaced out in this space where your name will be on a check-in list, and they'll have a few questions about potential COVID contact, etc. And they'll also take your temperature. Make sure you don't have a fever. And then what we're asking is that as you, after you check in, the ushers are going to be poised throughout the space that I'm walking down right now and point you in the right direction. And if you've got to use the restroom, the ones down the hall back there will be the ones. The ushers can steer you to it. And basically, what they'll do is they'll kind of move you through this space, point you to the usher who will be standing at the narthex doors, and that usher will then, these doors, of course, will be open. That usher will assign you to a seat. Now, this is probably somewhat controversial for those of you who've been coming to services here, but you're going to have to sit in the seat which you've been assigned, not necessarily the seat to which you're accustomed. Please work with us on that. We know that we all have favored spots, and as we morph into this, we'll see how things develop. But please work with us on this so that we can, the ushers have a master plan for how to seat people. You'll come on in. We ask that you keep your mask on for the service. You'll be spaced out in the pews behind me, and then we'll have a lovely service. And when the service ends, what we will do is actually we're going to dismiss people by pews. The ushers, again, are going to help us with that. And we're going to leave two ways. So some people will go out the narthex doors and go out as you leave, veer out those doors immediately. And then others of you will be dismissed to come this way, where you come up to the hidden door this way. And it actually, what it'll do is it'll loop around. I'll just walk with you on that. And at least show you a little bit of the way. But you walk down this little space here, la-ti-da, and come back through this little door. And what that does is it'll loop you around. We'll have arrows pointing you in the right way. It'll loop you around, and you can go back out the fellowship hall doors. We expect this to be a beautiful time of regathering, but we're also being really cautious, and we appreciate in advance your willingness to help us worship the Lord and also do our best to show our love to one another by keeping each other safe. So excited to see those of you who can make it, and those of you who can't, don't worry. We'll be streaming and offering another service too. So we'll all be connected one way or another.